sports. It's in the game.
Run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted. Want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking on. Got the flight. Promise you if anybody can hold me, I can. The right man, baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back, run it back, run it back, and run it back, run it, ooh, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. About to snap, taking photographs. Run it back, making total runs. Run it back when I total run. I'll be back, making another back. Ultra fast. I ain't with the local dash. Run it back, face back with the shoulder pads.
Run it back, watch your back. You think I want it green, but I like it black. Not the act, and run it back. You see how I act, nothing I lack. Feel it like a fatal heart attack. I'd die for that. I ain't stressed about it. I think less without it. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key. Running back, let me have it back. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key.
Yes, like that. Solo might be right back. Oh yes, like that. I told him I'd be right back.
Run it back. Told him put the money in the bag. Double that. Run it back. Told him put the money in the bag. Double that. Double that.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back.
Run it back. 100 stack in the truck with his fire tag. Punch the gas. Run into the future. Past. I'm done with that. But if I need you, then I'm coming back. Yeah, that's a fact.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Fields going to throw right away. And incomplete to open things up.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A play fake, now Fields to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. And they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Moore, the man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. On 4th down, Chicago brings out Trenton Gill. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And a good job defensively. They stopped them short of the first at the 32. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Watson on 1st down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. Down the right sideline. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up
Watson. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 33 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Here's Watson, option left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack, And a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Herbert powering up the middle. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Herbert once more. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown. DJ Moore. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Bears 21, Browns nothing.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, Watson.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Watson going to change the look here.
No timeout.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
The 47-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again, it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this 10-play drive.
Yeah. First off, my name told, but it's really Tobe Chufu. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Go up wearing platinum fubu on the Southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Had my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped at all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broke and barely eat. I should have bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way, way, way up. Long ways from the days I these valet stores couldn't pay. Nowadays, all the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks from Mercedes. I resage it, Chukwueze. Then my babies. Label hit be trying to sway me. Pay me. Wrote the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me. I kill everything innately. At the helm of the mothership of drip, you can see me leaking. Shh, be quiet, a real speaking. Voice of God, every word I jot. Feel the spirit breathing. Best new artist, but the way I cook, very seasoned. Everything around me moving, like bachata. Usher told me do it my way. Frank Sinatra. Been a shopper, been locked in with my cockers. Now I got them raving how I'm big on lines. Hello, Denata. Sheesh. On God, I'm a dog, bro. Need a clergy collar, dodging fleas from you, dog. Adversely out of
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today we've got a solid matchup in store in the NFC, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington Commanders. The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Nixon now from his end zone. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Glove. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Love. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
He's across midfield, and he'll take this down the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st. Shotgun handoff to Gibson, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Howell trying to pick it up on third. And that is incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Fourth down, Howell. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He's got room to roam. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on fourth. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Gibson. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Sly on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Here's Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Going back to Love. And his throw here is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Off the play fake, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And this is going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So here we go, 4th down. Howell trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
First down, Packers.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Love going to give this one to Jones. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones, 33 yards. And the Packers are back within a score. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And quickly, they get to the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Another throw for Howell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball. possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Howell. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
2nd down, Howell now. Steps away to his left. It's so close, he gets it to the run. Out of bounds right there. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Howell on the QB sneak. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Sam Howell with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Love now. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Love, they go play action now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Final play of the half, Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down try. Here's Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. First down, going to the air with Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
In motion left goes a tight end. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now Love. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
There's the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Jones. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the 4th quarter, even with the loss there on first down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you can run out for a pass or actually carry the ball into the end zone. Otherwise, don't even look at the coach.
Love looking to throw it. And it's caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Throwing. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Pearson. And it's a Packers touchdown. From a yard out. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Byron Pringle now to return it. Fielded just outside the goal line. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Washington. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep. They say challenge it, kick it to him. the way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead now up to 14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action. Love to throw. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 20. Touchdown, Packers.
Love with a give to Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Powell, he'll look to throw it. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. 3rd and long, here's Howell. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. The Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. And inside give to Jones. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. This is caught. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Now Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Love. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
An extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. This is 1st and 10. Love back to it here after the pick 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Love. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Here's Love. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Love looking to throw it. He'll find DeGuara complete. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Love. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden,
Here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now Carlson for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Next the score. Commanders 35. Packers 28.
Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.